There we go. Now, isn't that familiar? Let's launch the game. Oh, fuck yeah. Hopefully Zero joins me soon. I did let him know I'm here. Now, God, I'm old. Now, I don't know who actually watches my videos. Maybe Disaster Squad pops to my YouTube channel once in a while. But you might notice when I mouse over everything, it's different than last time. That's because with an update, a lot of items got jumbled around. And that happened to me in the Luna area. What happened was my shield was gone. I don't remember, I think it was replaced with a bomb. So, I couldn't tell you what's gonna happen, other than, well, here's what I've done. So, I quickly got back to the house, which caused some crashes. Well, the opening enemy caused some crashes. From what I know, it's a known bug, a known problem. Nothing I could do about it. So I had to do it as fast as I can to get to the house quickly, so I didn't have time to, set up the stream, do everything with that. I also went and grabbed the shotgun because it's just right there. I got the hammer, the fire poker. The first guy didn't drop me anything, but the moment I walked into the house, I got hit with another cadaver. He dropped me some shells, and then in the fireplace room, I also got I got a tentacluster, and he dropped me some shells. I don't remember what I did to get the second pistol clip. Sorry, pistol magazine. But well, nothing really happened with it. Who cares? So. What was I going for? Kelly, get out. You're not allowed under my desk. Get out. I don't want you going near all the cords and unplugging something. Stay out of there. So I'm pretty sure that the scissors have no more use in the game. And this, we remember, because we have a brain. When the time is right. Oh, and there's some other things we remember. This is important. I love this. Anime mutatio. Put my shotgun in there, save some space. I don't need that. This will help me outside. I do need that. Nothing else to do in here right now. That key can stay there. We need the cheese. We need the meat. Though I could have not picked that up right now, I guess. We need this. Let's put this where it needs to go real quick. Let's close this door because we weren't raised in a barn. Let's grab this key for the padlock outside. Put the shotgun back in. Open this up so I can do that later. I don't think there was anything else in here. Let's close these. Wasn't raised in a barn. Cup, don't need that, don't need that. Nothing, 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 and nothing. This is important. Bedroom, fantastic. Watch, cool. Hello, death, you're over here. A moment, girl. There's an item I must give you. Something is happening at this place that's far larger than I suspected. There will be danger around every corner. Take this hourglass. It contains the sands of time for your life. Use it wisely, and I shall be able to rewind time should you fall. Good luck, foolish mortal. May you find your answers. Thank you, Death. You're cool. I love you. Put that in my pocket. I don't need that. I already know what's in there. Don't
Wow.
need... Hi, Zero. You're finally here. Lazy.
Cheating on me with death, eh?
Yep. I'm sorry. He's too sexy.
Why aren't you streaming so I can see from my end in real time? Or must I watch with the delay?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I forgot I'm supposed to stream to fucking Discord, too. I haven't done this in how many months?
I'm about to say how many years.
I was about to, actually. There we go. I've gone live. Hopefully you'll see it in a minute.
Yeah, there it is.
Hello, mouse. Cheese.
Pass the cheese, please.
Oh, not this. Back here. Click this. Hello to you. I've still got my notepad. I didn't throw that out.
Good.
Alright, let's go to 0. Up 19. Down 4. Up 16. Ignis Malice, very important. The most important spell in the game for me right now. Oh, that's where I got the other pistol clip from. Hi, body. I don't need that. I need this. This will help me. You know what? I'll put that on right now. Don't need any of that. Don't need that. Cool. Bitch! Bitch! Okay, sir, you gotta move, I gotta move. No, that's not fun. Well, he's fucking dead. I forget what this man's name was. I'm gonna call him Benjamin again.
What is a man?
What in the world are you? Skip the dialogue, because, you know, there's, like... I think I myself have 2 of these scenes on my videos, and... because I think I died not long after getting him the first time. I don't like it. Skitty bop. Duel. Goodbye. Thanks, bud. You're my friend now. You scared the shit out of me. Been so long since I've had to cast any magic spells. God, everybody's showing up here. All of a sudden, I went from having 1 co-commentator on my stream to having 3.
Are you a co-commentator?
Do a quick save. I'm right here. Bink, 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 bink. That falls down. Happy days. Move over here. Come on, grab the key. A little finicky now, aren't you, you little bitch? Unlock the door. Go inside. I can drop the key now. Grab the rusted key. Unlock this. I don't mean to sound so unenthused, but I am just trying to speed up a little bit.
Well, essentially catch up to where you were, because you were already in the other world.
Yep. And I told them, I told the stream chat, who's currently 1 person, who's probably a bot, what happened, but do you know, did I tell you what happened, Zero?
Well, it was because of the update, the item pool ID numbers got rotated around, right? So it wasn't all your stuff like mishmash.
Not all my stuff was mishmash, but enough of it was fucked that I had to... I don't think I could have beat Luna's segment without a shield.
Oh, well... Sure, you could. Nah, you'd be in pretty big trouble without the thing, I think. No, without, like, super RNG on your side or something.
Because I kept trying to... Because the shield was replaced with a bomb. A big barrel, and it had exos on it. When I examined it, it said it was explosive. So, you know, I think I know I was supposed to use to break open a tree now. A bit of a jump, I think, using an explosive, but, you know, maybe this is just me.
Look, that tree deserved it, alright.
There's nothing in those, right? Yeah, okay. Now, bitch. Oh my god, Disaster Squad has joined the chat.
Who's that?
Well, okay, I didn't mean for that to kill him, but sometimes you're just too good.
If you get resurrected, yes. He had to start over again, Paul, because when you did the initial update for some things, with the item pool IDs and stuff getting shifted around a little bit or whatever, his inventory kind of got messed up, which we knew was a thing. I saw that had been talked about already before on the Discord. And, basically, so, just starting over. But, with the knowledge he has now, he's gonna,
I'm gonna speed up a little bit, yeah.
Well, I mean, you're gonna go for, you know, the thing first.
Yeah,
as soon as you can.
Yeah, this thing.
Yeah, the thing.
Bitch. Well, good thing I upgraded my psyche. Give like a week notice. Oh, don't worry. I don't care. Not that sounds meaner than I meant it to. How would I put this? I don't care if I need to restart again. I'm amazed you managed to bypass the limit of the engine and put in more scary shit. But also, go fuck yourself for doing that. Not a happy camper with that idea.
I am. Give me some more scoops, baby. I want them. I'm ready.
There's gonna be a lot that most people probably won't see. I completely believe you. I completely believe you.
Now, I'm gonna be hunting for stuff, alright?
But my Tommy gun don't.
I believe you. But my Tommy gun don't. 1, 2, 10. Because since I did the LP with the version available at the time, and that's all said and done, I'm just gonna stream with the big update, and I'll be able to kind of go through and kind of look for things more than anything, a little more casually, you might say. As opposed to trying to be more timely with the videos.
At least OCD people can now get the Tommy gun pouch. A Tommy gun pouch. Tommy gun pouch.
Yeah. Dude, we're gonna go to town with that.
My favorite gun.
Well, you think about it too, because we know of ways to get extra ammo. We're just gonna load up on that thing and basically go RE4 Chicago typewriter with infinite ammo.
Yeah, we are.
Pools are gonna get messed up. Of course, we're gonna have to find where the pouch is, which that's gonna be fun to try to hunt for.
I do. Can you like update this to show the proper things, like, because that's whatever.
Well, yeah,
it's
a no thing. Like, obviously, when you look at it, of course it fits, but because it's still barely breaching, 2 blocks wide, it has to. It just shows it that way. I mean, it's a minor thing.
Yeah.
Whether that's like easy enough to code and change or not, I don't know. Are you gonna feed your candy to you should get him? Oh, because he lets you see the monster.
He lets you see health, which immediately makes me throw away that. Yeah, hello, Benjamin. I know. Now this thing's useless. Get put on the floor. To be fair, I forgot his name already.
Of course you did. Gonna make them pulse red, so it's obviously strong. Oh, that's it. Because my stupid ass was looking at some of the things on the walls or whatever and didn't notice because I think I had them up. So I thought, oh, that's always red, because I came into the room and that's how I first saw it. Not realizing
Yeah.
it's because, hey, check this out.
Yeah, I did that more than a few times too.
Yeah, I think the biggest one for me was in the attic with the part of the wall that comes down, because it was just red. I just assumed that it was just, that's just how it was. I hadn't made that connection in my brain yet.
I also realized that I'm really stupid. Like,
You only realizing that now?
yes, sorry. I know I'm a disappointment, but, oh, now I've lost my train of thought thanks to you. It is really easy for that to get derailed. Oh, yeah, because the eye partner, it says he reveals invisible things. When you pulled down the insulation and I saw nothing, I was like, well, clearly there's nothing there because he's not revealing shit all. I never once thought to use the luminol, and the only reason I knew of that was because of Zero's video, because I was like, well, clearly there's nothing there. And then I watched it and saw it, and I was like, dude, how fucking stupid am I?
Well, to be fair, if you saw nothing, you might connect to, like, wait a minute, we had hidden messages before. But for me, the biggest hint was if you saw the lighting at the fixture at the top. It's like, oh, it's the same fixture. Oh, you use the lighting. Oh, it makes it visible. If you don't notice the lighting up top, which I think is easy enough to kind of miss, you might not make that connection immediately. I think that's not too far-fetched to miss initially if you weren't thinking too much about it. For all you knew, it was a secret to be revealed, but it still needed something else, like, you know, I don't know, say you were going to find a sledgehammer or something in the game and you could break down the wall. Hey, look, it's totally a not pouch. Wow, you're just going to leave it there.
Yeah, I'm out of inventory space.
Yeah. Not all of us can be Doom Guy, where we can carry everything.
Carry everything in the pouch, you sir. No. Shut up.
No, but yes.
Fine. You want to act that way, you die. Bitch, I'm bad.
You it's so cute.
Okay, well now you're just bouncing like a ball.
Oh, well, now you got no magic, so you cannot cast the end yet.
That man had no friends.
Make sure you keep saving every once in a while too.
Yeah, just in case.
Of the unknown.
So
like, honestly, you've got a typewriter you should save just in case.
Yeah.
You've been good so far though.
Shockingly, I don't mean that in a negative way, Paul. We've been having, well, I say we, the royal we. We've been having problems with the game hanging up sometimes. Mostly, it's happened once consistently, which is at the very start of the game when you first approach the house and start fighting the man. That was it's always happened at least once, and then the next time I just speed through it as fast as I can, get to the save point, and then quit. And it hasn't happened since then.
Yeah, it's the same one where the sound starts skipping and disappearing, whatever, and then the game crashes and hangs. Or hangs and then crashes.
Also, I'm gonna complain about the damage of the Tommy gun, even though it's the best gun in the game. It shoots 45 ACP, it should be better than the 9mm.
Look, alright, maybe it's like a defective one. Think of like CSGO, right? Don't you have like, you know, battle scarred and like, you know, kind of messed up ones?
Yeah, that's okay. You know what? I'll give you that one.
It's an old used Tommy gun, alright? It ain't what it used to be. It's seen a lot of action. Made a lot of offers that people couldn't refuse.
Put those down for now.
I want to level up and mess around with some of the other guns on the next playthrough. Like, I want to actually level up the bow and actually make it fast. Same for the rifle and really get to use it. Good lord, he's dead!
He's fucking... I turn him into Swiss cheese. You know, I'm gonna bring this key down there. It just annoys me.
Polygon uses the exact same, the exact collision as the pistol.
Also, it's just me complaining about nothing. I think there are 9mm Tommy guns in real life. So, for all I know, it's a 9mm Tommy gun. You know what? I'm just gonna say it is and save you the trouble. I've decreed it, so thus it must be so. Haven't seen Grandma yet.
I don't recall if there's a trigger for...
I think it's just random. I don't know. Paul, you can tell us that.
You also sometimes have to wait a sec for her to, like... You gotta, like, turn your back, and then you hear, like...
You turn your back, you hear her fucking feet just plapping on the ground, you turn around, and she's there to scare the shit out of you.
Yeah, and then you shit your pants, and then you shoot at her, and then feel like a bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
And
no proof.
And I felt like a real bad guy watching you do that, too.
Take this, Grandma! Look, I thought that there'd be a death tied to it, because a lot of times, you know, all I could picture was the skeleton in the hallway, okay? Where if you talk to it, you die. I thought maybe you shoot Grandma and she kills you.
Alright, let's go ahead and go into Chapter 2. What the hell? The door just locked. It sure did. Trapped. No, that's a different game. I think I made that joke before. All right. What
Paul was taking notes from. I know Paul's been taking notes from like other playthroughs and stuff, which has been kind of cool because he's been able to like help squash some bugs, maybe make some tweaks and all that to improve things. But so now I'm gonna have to repeat some of the things I tried, which I don't know what I tried, but we'll try. I'll try to remember what I did.
Nope, not that one. 7.
Might find an extra line or two in something.
Nope. Look, I've got a lot of codes written down right now. Like, if I'm looking at a note, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different codes written down for this because I had to write a lot of shit down. What did I type? I don't remember. Clear. 2, 6, 3, 0, 0. Yep. 4, 6.
Yes, it didn't have a lot of the deaths like 2 did. Some people may not like that, but I personally, I like hunting for those. I like getting jump scared by that and finding all like the cool deaths. But I've also been trained to like do that from playing all the other MacVenture games because it's like I know that there's lots of stupid. You walked off the cliff. It's like, yeah, but it's funny. Like I like to see that. I'm
sorry, Paul. It must make you real sad to see somebody just looking at a notepad and completely invalidating this whole area.
To be fair, you've already solved it before.
Yeah, but you know, I got a feel for the creator, you know?
I got a feel for him because I thought that, oh, the Goofy, the Fisher-Price, for some reason it connected to the Viper. I don't know fucking why my brain made that connection. I was saying the word in my head somehow differently. Hey, look, I eventually figured out this. Once I figured out what I was doing in this room, it started to kind of go smooth sailing. Wow, drinking on the job.
Yes.
And that's completely fair, Paul. I totally understand, because I did not realize the space limitation that you were working with. But since you found that neat way to kind of compress down and save some space on all that stuff, having that stuff added back in, it's like, oh, and that's why I'm holding off until that big update to play through again, because even though you made some small tweaks here, I want to see the new content.
Yep.
Like that's it. I'm super excited to like have another playthrough of it, and it's kind of a good reason to like stream it then, because I wouldn't record an LP again. That got all my initial reactions.
I'm gonna absolutely record.
Yeah, I mean, you absolutely should. You're gonna want to capture your reactions to all the new stuff.
What I'd like to do, Zero, is like what we were discussing a while ago. Do like a co-op stream of this shit, so that then we can scare each other with random fucking screams and not tell each other what happened.
You know what we need to do? Zel, we
a lot
to
of
find
things.
Some other game, something that you and I would both enjoy, but are both like blind to.
Well,
and do so, like not because like we've already, because this series would have kind of been like done something brand new to both of us, but that we would both be interested in. Something in this vein. It doesn't be like a MacVenture game per se, but just something. And and do one together, completely both of us not knowing what's happening, and we can do it co-op style.
Also, I can't believe I'm adding 12 options to the extra menu. I fucking can. You're a goddamn workaholic.
Dude, I do like all the extra. It's like, okay, so, a couple of new bosses stuff, some items, some weapons or whatever, and scares and the boss rush mode. Like, it's really is like, in the grand scheme, not too much per se is being added, but like it's gonna add so much more to the game and give us like new things to do in it. The part of the problem with games like these is that once you've played it, it's like, they can be still fun to run through, but you know it. You're not figuring out the puzzles as much because you already know them.
Also, I had a thought for like that room specifically. Have like Sarah's ghost spawn behind the character as like a full portrait, but when you do fast turn, it's just out of vision. Like it just appears at the side of your screen for a second, then zooms off back behind you. So then it just scares the shit out of you.
You're just like, oh, who's behind me? And then they quickly like just vanish, stuck away from you, like,
Yeah, exactly.
Anytime you look in a fucking mirror, dude, it's scary. I hate looking at mirrors in these games. I hate it. But I have to look because I gotta know.
Or look at her too long, or like look at her too long. I don't think she should ever kill you because like, she's not a bad person until you're trying to take away her crystal. And then it's not her, it's the crystal.
Maybe if you attack her.
Yeah, if you hit her, she fucking...
And it's just like, oh, you want to be like that? And then she just like eats your face.
Yeah.
It's a friendly ghost until...
I was originally going to have it so if she appears and you look at her, she'll kill you. That's amazing. Yep, sorry, fairy girl. Let's just gonna say goodbye.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. The doll is changing considerably. I like this.
Fuck you.
So have fun with that.
Fuck you with all...
Speaking of the doll... Oh, dude, the doll's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome.
Fuck you!
I love it.
Get!
Get him with your Tommy gun, Billy!
Get!
No, you didn't capture him.
Fuck no.
Fuck no, I just wanted him dead.
He deserved it, fuck him.
Oh, he definitely deserved it.
Also, he scared the shit out of me. Let's see, I remember what I need for that. I'm probably not gonna do any boss fights today. I might.
Well, you probably want to build up your stats a little bit too here.
I mean, yeah. Like, I've leveled up exactly once. Do I think I could take on a boss? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah, and to be fair, yeah, it's that's what I'm saying. It's in the grand scheme, it's not like a ton of new content, but like I can imagine the boss rush mode already gives yourself quite a bit to play, because like you can obviously keep improving at that and trying to go farther.
Also, I did have another suggestion for this bow. What if you had its damage increase as well when you gain mastery?
Does the damage not go up?
I don't think so.
But you get faster at being able to shoot it though, which I mean that increases your DPS.
Yeah. And it does.
The biggest thing is just it's so slow when you're not mastered, or at least get a couple of stars into it. It just takes so long to draw it back. But if you can be like Legolas and just start like,
I saw you.
Yeah, but she's friendly. We've already talked about that.
She is friendly.
Oh yeah, hardcore mode. Okay, I still have not attempted the hardcore yet for 2. I do want to still try that at some point. I feel like I could manage 2. 3 is gonna. I assume that in the extras you might have like a boss practice thing, kind of like in 2. I would have to practice some of those things to make sure, because
I would absolutely have to practice. Probably Pippi. Because I just got lucked with Pippi because I just went in with enough firepower to kill a fucking small country.
I think what will help though is if you level up properly and you bring in the right gun for the right job, it'll help more. Some of the fights I was maybe trying to use some weapons a little too much, where like I'm trying to force use it just because I'm trying to use variety, or maybe I didn't bring the other thing with me.
Also, I watched your dev commentary on this game. It was really interesting to see how the aggro works, to see on how sound works, how it all travels everywhere. That was real interesting. Oh yeah, you're here. Hi.
Oh, hi then. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Hardcore mode is pretty tough. But you know, honestly, like, I might give it a shot, but at the same time, I've never been huge myself personally on, like, hardcore modes. It's a little too perfectionist for me. I'm trying to hold out on watching a video, to just, like, see it, because I am genuinely, like, gonna be curious about, like, the endings and stuff. I still have not, and I'm trying to avoid looking at anything for the hardcore, ending of 2. I've been spoiled by the one picture of 2 characters, but, like, I don't have enough context, and I haven't seen much beyond it, so it still would be surprising enough. But, I want to try to, like, attempt it myself first before I, like, fully see that.
There's a new ending for Hardcore in 2? Cool, I gotta try that.
Yeah, there's a different ending, or, you know, a different bit to it, or there's something different. People have done videos and stuff, and I've seen, like, a screenshot or 2, so again, mine are spoiled on my part. But I try to, like, avert my eyes, like, ah, no, okay, I don't want to see any more, because I want to try to go for it myself. Hey, look, it's the dog.
I didn't...
Wow, I'm gonna cut this chair.
To be fair, I do know what I'm doing.
Sure you do.
Well, I know mostly what I'm gonna do. I will die. I'm not gonna fucking sugarcoat it.
You're gonna die, clown.
I'm gonna... Also, you can confirm this right now, Paul. For a... Oh, fuck.
Where's your shield, buddy? Ow! I don't know why, on my end at least, whenever you kill an enemy, Discord hiccups for a split second, so I never hear their death sounds entirely. It's fine, you don't have to worry about it, as long as it's good on your end. Tactical retreat.
Yeah, I paid attention when Paul said to do that.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be so much better about, like, I was already practicing against just the initial zombie. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna be shooting hands and shooting eyeballs, and, like, I'm gonna be counter-hitting so many more things. And actually, like, doing combat better. For me, it's kind of tough because my attention is cut in half when I'm, like, doing, like, say, the initial LP. Because I'm trying to, like, solve these puzzles, understand the story, commentate, keep things progressing, focus on combat, but, like, I can't, like, fully just, like, fight. Talking and fighting doesn't work for me.
Currently working on...
I feel like I can't do this much when I'm, like,
audience reactions.
Oh, I did see the screenshot, if you want to know. It's nothing spoiler-ish or anything.
I do want to know. That does sound very interesting.
Well, it's because I believe that it takes place in the arena, the one in the other world, her home planet thing, where you fought the practice captain guy.
Okay, in the arena.
Yeah, I think he's mentioning those audience reactions.
Okay.
As opposed to real people audience reactions.
Yeah, they cheer and boo.
That's I think they're gonna be able to boo. I wonder what will make them boo at you. Maybe if you fight dirty, they're like, boo.
Wow,
suck.
wow, us cheaters are queen. Fuck that.
They're like, you don't fight with honor.
Oh yeah, cum rag. I gotta go upstairs.
I'm sorry, you're what?
Cum rag.
You heard it here first, folks. Rub-a-dub-dub. Beating 14 bosses in a row is going to be rough.
14 bosses?
Difficulty rating.
14 bosses?
Yes.
That's interesting. Oh, it's right. Luna has a boss, has five different bosses, probably including Malice himself.
And then the captain, when you're fighting him in the arena, is probably also one. Like, basically, any, like, thing like that you fight, I would imagine. Technically then all counts as bosses. Oh, careful up here.
Yeah, I know. Hi, buddy.
Careful up here.
Yeah, thankfully I paid enough attention during your playthrough for that.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't pay attention enough. It made it more fun.
Yeah, that made that fun for you. I noticed it too in my playthrough, and I was like, dude, fuck this place, I'm out.
I also just take longer to observe the rooms, because I tend to try to go for all flavor packed. That sets me up for... Oh, God! Hello. That sets me up to,
Sir.
get attacked.
Bye.
That kind of thing. Well, he's still somewhere.
Yeah. Let's put that down for now.
Oh, yeah. Now, whether or not I correctly implement said knowledge is another story, but yes. Overall, it will be smoother, because I understand more things about things I can use the lighter on and stuff, like
The candles.
that. Right? It's just because it takes a sec. It doesn't feel like anything's happening. Oh, hi there. You shot the dog. You animal.
I did more than shoot that dog. I blew that fucker's head clean off.
Head clean off.
A lot of
Yeah,
times
there
you're
were some
like-
things
yeah.
I didn't discover at all, and other things that I discovered really late. I'm going to make use of this machine way more. Like now that, because I really should have tapped into the capturing aspect sooner. But now that I know, I will do said thing because it's
Extremely fucking useful.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna want to get the extra, expensive, unique things out of the thing.
I'm hitting
then
the
being
wrong
able
button.
to get ammo, it's like that's gonna be huge. Not to mention green drinking potions that I basically will never have to sleep again. Hopefully. I will probably go less magic on the next actual playthrough then, because I leaned heavily into the magic over the guns.
Yep, and you paid for it. And then
Well, at some parts, I liked having a really, really high psyche though to get faster magic regen and just torching lots of things. Yeah, I did, and then I did a ton of capturing, way more than I needed off screen. But it's because I was oh god, that's right. It's just because I was trying to get one of every creature to test on the machine. I knew I didn't need every single one, but I wanted it for the video, and it took forever to get the mimic guy to show up.
The mimic is real hard to capture too, because he only attacks
He's
you from
annoying.
behind.
Yeah. And then he will temporarily disappear, so like it was tough to get one to spawn just by luck, and then
And nighttime.
capturing him.
Turn on the lights.
Also, you have the spell on the door for locking.
Yep.
So like
I can just go barricade myself in the fucking.
basically, yeah. Or you can go to town.
Or I can go to town. I do have Miss Senor Blicky.
Yeah, you had too much. You get too much crud.
I do. I have way too much way too much shit. I wonder if you can light this up. You
Yeah,
can?
you can. And yeah, and that's why it's like I always wondered why some halls, like in rooms that didn't.
What are you doing in here?
Get the fuck out, dude! Didn't have a light switch, and it's just or it's like it's dark. And it's just like I guess these are just maybe a couple maybe everywhere. Oh yeah, makes sense.
Main thing that bugs me about every playthrough I watch is when people just sit there reloading, getting hurt instead of running away. Yep, and I heard you say that in your fucking dev commentary, and I was like, fuck, you're right. I just sit there, because I act like I'm locked in the goddamn room. I act like an idiot, and I pay for it every time. Oh, not up there.
I think it even says in the tips in the beginning that
Are you
Oh, look,
fucking
it's a save
kidding
point.
me?
It's not save the game. What are you doing? Now he's dead.
I have met more of these in the past 20 minutes than I did, I think, my last playthrough entirely.
Yeah, you've encountered quite a few of them. To be fair, you did also basically unlock like more enemies from progressing.
I did. I unlocked a lot of enemies by progressing, but I also... Sir. Gotta reload. Oh yeah, and enemies can't go from up to down.
Oh, dude. Weapon mastery.
You fucking... That scared me again. I heard the dun 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 and I had a fucking mini panic attack.
I know, Paul. Your sentence doubled. Did you ever discuss the bug you discover where it's actually harder to survive midnight earlier in the game? You might have mentioned I can't remember what it was. What was the bug? I do think you mentioned it, though.
I honestly don't think I ever have.
It may not have been like in a video or like say like your dev commentary thing, but like
Hey, wait a
we've had
fucking
other
moment.
discussions on the sides, and it's possible you mentioned it before there.
Lights in that room are just down.
LOL. There's no light bulb.
You're probably right.
Yeah, because we were talking about. I think it stemmed from we were talking about the door strength. Because I had playthroughs in mine where I put up fucking 5 boards and then they'd somehow still bust through. I'm like, what the fuck?
I forgot that was a corpse. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to draw the rifle and start shooting it.
I mean, you're not wrong to double tap. There's always a cap of 20 enemies during midnight.
That is interesting. I didn't know that.
Forgot to account for that earlier in the game. The enemies only spawn on the first floor. Later, they appear everywhere. Okay. That by nature, early on the game, would make it harder.
So yeah, because the enemies can only spawn on the first floor, 20 enemies would spawn on the first floor, and because enemies can't go from upstairs to downstairs, any enemy that spawns upstairs is a waste during the midnight hour. So during the during the raid, that would be significantly more rushing you down.
Yeah, well, and that's why I felt so overwhelmed when I'm just like trying to run around the house, and I'm just like, they're everywhere. It's like, well, yeah, they actually kind of are.
They're everywhere. They very literally are. Alright, do I want to wait and regenerate my magic before the midnight hour, or do I want to just... You'll have 20 enemies beating on the same door. That's repaired. Good. Good.
Will you still be able to cheese surviving the midnight, I would say midnight rave, but by going, like, couldn't you, like, you can go down in the garage basement, like, you take the sewer opening, you can hide down there during the time, because you don't set on fire down there, I don't think. And I think, can you go in the woods?
No, I feel like the woods would burn you to death. Because
we know down in the sewers you get burned, because that happened to me.
Yeah, it did. It was funny.
This debate should leave it or fix it.
The garage is safe, not the woods. Makes sense.
Woods are not.
Makes sense. You are outside.
Yeah, but the garage is, and that's still technically indoor, but it's a zone where I think you made it right that enemies don't spawn down in that room. Not by normal means, I believe. I mean, I can see that. It's like, do you leave it? Do you fix it? It's technically cheesing it, but I think a lot of people also don't know it's a thing. So, I mean, unless you know, I don't think you'd ever try it. I only know because somebody mentioned it and posted, like, oh, you can do that to survive. It's like, oh, well, I managed to survive by holding up in the bathroom, finally. That's a 50-50. Whether I'd say you fix that or not. Like for speedrunning for games, like, do you patch this glitch out or do you leave it in? It's like, well, I mean, it's not meant to, but it doesn't harm anything else otherwise, generally. New Balance, you should be able to survive in any barricade room now. At least easier. Yeah.
Honestly, Sir Spencer, could you please fuck yourself?
Whoa, spoilers.
To be fair, I think I was calling him Spencer a lot in my playthrough. At once I, was like, well, who else could it be?
The Boogeyman.
It could be.
The Muffin Man. Do you know him?
I do not know the Muffin Man. Tell me about the Muffin Man. What's his muffin plan for the Muffin Man?
Well, he's got a plan for you, all right.
Alright,
You should
I'm
ask
taking a
him
nap.
about it.
Not gonna sleep for very long. It's gonna be midnight here right quick. Yep. I gotta get that sleep. Okay, well, I got more time. Time jump backwards, baby. Daylight savings time ended.
But did it jump back? I think the hour hand just did it just like flicker. I think you had like 2 hours to sleep.
It jumped back a little. Jumped back. Daylight savings time ended. That's what I'm saying. All right. Yeah. You know what? It's easier to.
You want to use your time thing, your temp save? Do a temp save in there.
Oh, you're right. Temp save. So weird you can't just hit the button, but you know what? That's fine. I'll get over it.
Build a bridge. Get over it.
Sometimes the hour hand has to readjust to where the minute was each hour.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It flickered like it was readjusting.
Now I could just lock the door.
Yeah, lock and fire. Yeah, but you want to unload them. You know you want. Come on in, boys.
Also, I probably shouldn't have gone and unlocked all the enemies I did, because that could just make things really hard.
Yeah, fine.
Also, you know, you gotta fight things to this fucking music.
I thought that was an enemy opening it. That was just you.
I could have nothing in this Tommy gun right now.
Nah, I'm sure it's loaded.
Oh yeah, you know what? Let's Ah, there they are. They're at the door now, I think.
No, I do not think you can. That's another thing I'm gonna do. I want to hear the flavor text you got for every room. I'm a sucker for flavor text, and whether it's just int or just for actual like.
Well, this. Oh, okay. I heard the music.
Talk to your buddy. Will he say something right now? It's like,
hey, this room would be a great place to hide. It's kind of out of the way.
Yeah.
Well, that was the most disappointing midnight raid I've ever had.
Well, I mean, you know, you do have upper and lower unlocked, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. They at least made it through this door, you know, proud of them.
They're trying, man. They're trying. They're new on the job. Yeah, I mean, you literally can just luck into one where they don't pop up at all.
So random, yeah. They're just literally, from what I saw in your video, they are just fucking fuming. They are trying to find you and just shut this noise up. But they don't know exactly where it's coming from. They just know, I hear it. I need to go kill that bitch.
Make a real save after a.
Oh yeah. Bop. I don't think Grandma can spawn near the exit, so I gotta.
I always thought that she only spawned in that one room, but then the fact that I think I had her one time up in here somewhere, surprised me. Maybe she did.
She just spawned in, I think. Hey, Grandma, here you go.
Oh, she's quivering. She's cold.
Love you too, Grandma. I'll wait till you spawn in. It's rude to just walk past you and take what you left me.
She can come in any of the 4 rooms because I never seen her in the other. I always saw her in.
I've never once seen her at the entrance.
Seeing her casket dug up is the trigger for her maybe appearing. Oh, okay.
Oh.
And that kind of makes sense.
That makes a
You
lot
don't
of
have the
sense.
context for you. Yeah. It's like, okay, now you see the casket, and it's like, oh. Yeah, that's a big note there, Chief. I'm gonna just leave. Come on out, the weather's fine. Oh, warriors come out to play, eh? Oh, I guess they didn't want to play. Fuck them. Oh, dang, I just had a question in my head, now I completely, forgot.
Whoa. You only need to kill one boss to technically beat this game, and that's the Gorgon, right? Because you can shoot the crystal without all the pieces.
Oh, if we're talking, to beat the game with any ending, I suppose so, huh? Because you only need the big key to get in there. All the other bosses just give you the memories and the crystals. Yeah, if you're speed running for, you know, I wouldn't call it a bad ending. What, just like the normal end? I don't know. I think if it's called anything, or the
It's called Delay the Curse, I believe.
delay the curse. Yeah, right.
No, I don't have time for your shit, Mr. Eyeball Man.
delay the curse.
And end the curse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. And I know you're working on stuff, Paul. Because right now you've got 3 big things, right? You've got the Curse 1 remake, which I think you haven't been working on right now because you're working on 3, and that's fine. You got the Curse 1 remake. You got the Curse 2 language update.
Sir,
That's like
this is a ladies' room. Do not enter without permission.
You also entered without permission, to be fair.
To be
and then
fair, I'm
3,
not
you
an
got this-
interdimensional
true.
assassin.
3, you have this content update. You got like all 3 kind of like going. But I know
Okay, well, that's not great anymore.
One at a time. Oh boy, you gonna die, son. You might wanna fuck off.
I had to wait for my moment to leave.
I know. No, yeah, you had to block.
Oh, okay. Well, there's only one way they could have gone, which is this way. Sayonara.
You just shoot him once and then you just run. Bam! Take that, sucker! Right, yeah. The language one is much up to the, like I said, the community, because they'll give you the translations and then you can just implement it in. But I'm just saying, like, you know, it's kind of funny. It's like you got 3 things kind of concurrently going for the whole series.
You know, that actually does bring up a question. Paul, do you speak any other languages? Strange question, I know, literally out of left field. Always just before you have enough magic.
Right,
every
just
time.
before you have enough magic. Oh, just give it to me.
You know, it's the nice thing about working backwards, isn't it? Like, you now know how, oh, you fuck. Well, gotta reload. Okay, well, now I'm just being fucking sandwiched.
You're actually apprehensive about going back to the 1 remake because you didn't have a strong idea for all the new stuff, but now you do have a really good idea for how it finishes up. So, honestly, maybe that was good then, when you kind of like took a break from it, and you kind of been working on this instead. If it kind of like, in reverse order, now gives you the idea of how you want to finish up with the stuff you want.
Okay, you were not stunned for a very
troll.
long time.
What a troll!
Fuck.
Because I know you'll get it done when you get it done. You know, time, life, it happens. I am hopeful that you are able to make it happen before Halloween of this coming year.
I'll get you.
get you. I'll get you one of these days. Just hold still. Definitely possible. We'll see. Yeah. I mean, because you were working on it. You were working that before, but you ended up holding off because you felt like you weren't gonna, I think, make it in time, and you didn't want to like rush it and all that, which I totally understand. I always think it's better to not rush it and then have a product you're happy
Gotcha,
with, or,
you fuck. A delayed project will eventually be good. A rush project will forever be bad. The first impression matters a lot.
Yeah. Well, and especially for certain people. I am one of those people. But, hoping to have the 3 update this month.
Ooh.
Because if you knock out the 3 update, right, that's done. Barring any, I suppose, small tweaks or bugs that maybe get discovered, right? You essentially get the core thing done. Then that opens you up to work on other stuff, including like that at some point.
Oh, hey, General. First impression for a game these days is real important. Well, I wouldn't call that even sadly. I'd say I'd say it's just a really good thing that the first impression matters a lot.
I'll be right back on the remake after you're done with this week. Because everything works out, you get it done in time. I plan to stream 3 with the new update sometime leading up to October to kind of get myself back in the mood. And then I'll record the 1 remake, ideally, assuming you have it done in time, before October. Then I can have that go up during the month of October. Because I'm going to record that one. Because essentially I streamed 1, I recorded 2, and I recorded 3. I've streamed myself with 2 with the HD patch. I'll stream myself with 3 with the new content, and then I'll record the 1 remake. I'll literally have a stream and like a LP of the entire series in some form.
Aw.
I get the double dip.
I kind of wish I had like a face cam so I could just move it to my cat right now. She's sleeping on a chair next to me, and she managed to knock over the blanket, so she's a little burrito.
Oh.
It's so cute.
Now, and that does happen, General. For me, I was never caring to play Cyberpunk or Fallout, but I saw the initial thing with Cyberpunk, and I heard that yes, it is actually like very much better now, which is good. But like, as an example for me personally, Dead by Daylight, I got burned by it because when it was still in its infancy, it didn't even have basic things like matchmaking with your friends properly in a lobby. And
don't worry, you're not missing much.
Well, I'm just saying, like, there were other things too about the game that, like, it was fun, but also like, okay, it was not fun being a newbie getting paired up with a killer who's much higher level, much more skilled than I, and like I just couldn't have fun with it, and it just little things like that annoyed me, and I never went back to the game. Yes, I know things are better now.
Hey, bud, can you give me a hug?
My interest is just gone.
Please?
And that just might be a me thing, but
my patience is running out.
Oh, God!
He knew what would happen when my patience ran out.
Yeah.
Another volunteer.
Much easier to get the captures with stuns, right?
Especially on things I like moving around. Like this guy... Man woke up on the wrong side of the bed. He was sleepy. He was tired. He just wanted to go home. And I fucking kill him for it.
Yeah, well, you know what? Screw that guy. He had it coming.
Okay, well, I should put my Tommy gun... Put this down right here.
It'll by default be a lot shorter than 3, obviously. Oh yeah, I mean, like, in comparison, right? The 1 remake, it may be a remake, but you're only, changing and adding so much to it. The base game itself was vastly shorter than 2 and 3, as that's just makes sense. That's how it is. So in a way, it's a little easier, less to do.
Something that annoys me, that I know you're going to do, Paul. Not because you liked annoying me, but because you like making shit more scary for no reason. This forest is going to suck an ass.
Maybe mine, at least?
I mean, maybe.
Dude, coming in here the first time, I was like, I don't know what could or could not be in here. So it's like...
It's horrifying.
I hated going through it because it's like, oh, when you know, it's like, now you're fine in there. Yeah, but I don't know that. And just when it's this view change, it's like, oh, ooh, okay. It gives me whatchamacallit vibes, you know, like old school, you know, dungeon crawler kind of thing. It's just like, oh, and then you have the map, you're drawing it. It's just like, oh man, and something's gonna happen in here.
I loved hearing about how Justin hunts you through the woods too. Like, I thought he was standing still the whole fucking time. No, he is actively trying to fucking kill you.
Oh yeah, dude, I loved that whole sequence with him in here, and I loved that I taunted him, and he for it.
He just floored it at you.
I was like, oh my god, that's so fucking good.
This is.
If we had the current Cyberpunk on release, it would have rivaled GTA. Yeah, current Cyberpunk would have been way bigger.
Current Cyberpunk would have been amazing.
It would have been amazing. As a developer, you have 10 minutes to hook your player, or they'll just move on with their millions of Steam games. It's true. You got to grab their attention.
I hate
not,
saying
like,
you're right.
Like early enough on, because otherwise they'll just And especially like this game with it being free, it's easy to just be like, I'm done, as opposed to a game you paid for, right? You pay for a game, you're going to be maybe more willing to stick it out for a while before you say potentially like, you know, Steam refund it or something. Assuming you get it on Steam.
Yeah, this is the one part of the game I hate. I don't like digging up graves.
I mean, I don't blame you, but it's got to be done, man. You got to do it.
It does. I don't like it has to be done, but it does.
You gotta be a man. You've seen too many horror movies for the woods to be scary.
And you know what? Perfectly fair.
Yeah, but what if you were actually in, like, these woods? Not in the game.
If I was actually in this woods, do you know what I would be? Not in these fucking woods.
Yeah, you'd be dead.
I would be. I would very much be dead. Like, that first cadaver probably would have just ripped me to shreds, and that's the end of old Zell.
I mean, fucking.
How'd he die? Oh, skinny motherfucker with no muscle.
Yeah, well, my death would have included me pulling my back upon encountering him, and then he'd probably kill me because he'd be like, oh, my back.
I remember that in your.
Yeah, dude, I'm not even kidding. Like, I literally just like reflexed back and like I fucking kind of slightly pulled something. I was just like, ow, it hurts. I jumped so hard. I mean, I knew like something was coming. Like, okay, it's a thing, but I didn't expect to get interrupted mid-sentence. That's why I got spooked.
Excuse me, did you?
Yeah, it's like, okay, it's still talking. It's like, which was perfect. It got me because it was unexpected. Because I was ready. I was like, oh man, I've played, you know, Uninvited. It's the skeleton in the hallway. It's like, okay, like, yeah, you're gonna turn around. But it's like, I didn't expect it that soon, so it still got me, which was perfect.
Yep. A good scare needs to be two things: unexpected or completely out of the blue. You could argue that's the exact same thing, and I would say technically you're right. But an out of the blue scare, I find, is like you can see it, you know it's coming, and then it suddenly happens and you barely have time to react. You know, like, I went back and watched my first Curse 3 stream, and my first attempt in the midnight hour when they broke down the door and I screamed. Well, I didn't scream, I guess. I shouted. So, depends on... Sir, well, I put that back on him.
You started to bury him back again. Yeah, I think it's the dirt at the bottom there was in the way. Oh, that's right. Paul's adding a new spirit to the game. He's saying best guess on what it'll do, but he won't say yes or no what it is. I mean, what would you add that mechanic-wise that you don't have currently?
Okay, let's think. What do we have right now? We have somebody who reveals enemy health bars, somebody who stuns them, someone who blocks attacks for you, someone who gives you ammo, somebody who helps you with attacking things.
Someone who helps you hide.
Someone who helps you hide, and I think that's all of them.
I'm gonna bitch guess and not give a full answer. I think something to do with your magic, because we currently don't have anything that, like, say, makes your magic, say, regen faster or makes it stronger, or like makes it like hit a wider radius. You know, like your fire not just hits 2 columns wide, it's 3 columns wide now, or whatever.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess maybe something magic related, because that's something that's not tapped into from the other spirits.
Yeah, foundation. Speaking. Hi.
Oh hey, we haven't seen this guy yet.
Well. Uh-oh.
Trouble! Oh, you're in so much trouble. Oh boy. Gotta let it reach you. Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
They could be near still.
Yeah, but like.
Ooh, ouch.
Ooh, ow, oof, each, ouch, my bones.
No matter how much defense you get and how good you are, that panic meter is still always there. It's true, yeah. It's like, oh, I've got all this health. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. One more hit and you're dead. It's just like, oh, time to run.
Yeah, when that shit starts to happen, you gotta do what the gamers say nowadays and fucking focus up. You gotta lock in.
Yeah, General was thinking of a spirit, enemy-wise. Yeah, it's the friendly spirits.
And we do have an enemy spirit. It's the Shadow Man.
Well, I mean, yeah, but he doesn't, he doesn't join your team. This ain't actually like Pokemon where you like capture them with these things and they work for you. Could you imagine that if you could like recruit the enemies and have them fight for you?
You know what? I guess we do technically have a Vigil to fight for you, but imagine capturing one of those Vigils and he fights for you by just screeching at the enemies. Like, cool. All you're doing is bringing them to me. Okay, so now my back is invincible with this man. Now, I forget. I know it was answered before because the first time, but that also includes melee attacks on your spine, right? Like, I am just invulnerable to my back right now.
Provided, I think, at the very least, if it does, that you're angled correctly, because it's not like 100%. Like, is like a certain.
Yep. I am immune to the back attack. Jen has been working on her Kegels and her squats. Her butt is now a shield.
The new enemy you added is a dickhead. Is
Good.
that the actual enemy? It's literally a dickhead.
Hey, can you?
Like, oh my god.
Can you make this guy drop Tommy gun ammo? That'd be fantastic. But also, him not dropping it kind of makes capturing more important.
This little guy, he fucking always spooks me because whenever he makes the noise of like metal crunching, whatever. When he's
click. It's like, what's going on?
Well, because it comes out of nowhere and it's just like, oh, that's my buddy. He's making ammo. Oh, Jesus. Just sudden noise just makes me like jump.
Maybe when he's upgraded, he can produce higher caliber ammunition. Yeah, that would kill the balance. Yeah, fucking would. But you know what? You know what's also a fun thing to have gamers do? Completely snap a game in fucking half. Also, just realized I forgot something outside.
We always find a way. I also want to try to actually use some of the other spells that I never bothered with. Like the shield spell. Well, I'm not sure if you got it or not, but there is a spell you may or may not have grabbed yet. I can't remember. I used it like once and then like never again. Part of my problem is my brain kind of forgot about it. I was just so fixated on basically using the guns I had and using the fire spell. It was just my favorite thing to use. It was just my go-to.
I don't think the only spell I think I never used is the one from Luna's section.
That's what I'm saying. You may or may not have actually seen it yet, so that's why I don't want to say. That is the one that I am talking about that I didn't like really use. And to be fair, you do get it later in the games. That's just kind of natural.
And you get it later in the game when a point where your magic bar is a second health bar. Basically.
Yeah, true.
It's a timer. I'll just say it for what it is. It's a timer. Oh, yeah, let's get you off of that, because you'll scare the shit out of me, and I don't appreciate that.
Correct, Paul. He made it as far as getting to Luna's world, and you had started solving some of them. I think you solved.
I solved a good amount. I beat the boss at the ice world. I got everything from the ice world, I'm pretty sure. And I was on the cusp of figuring out the dark world, and with the slider puzzles, and I was like, I fucking hate slider puzzles. I'm gonna kill myself. And
yeah, that's where you stopped, huh?
that's where I stopped. And watching, and the whole shuffle kerfuffle, the update that swapped shit around, gave me a barrel, which looked like a barrel in that room. And when I examined it, it said it was an explosive barrel. I was like, you know, I bet that's for the fucking tree. And then,
yeah,
you know,
you probably lost something key.
I lost the shield.
Well, I mean, there were other things you may have lost that you didn't realize.
Probably, but you know, the shield's probably a little important.
Yeah. Shield schmield.
Also, the brute has fucked off.
Yeah, that's fine.
The brute said, work is not important today, goodbye. No, I don't think he can go on. Yeah, he can, actually.
I might have mentioned that to him as well, Paul, about this grabbing. Maybe I said it to you, Zelda. Like I could have sent you the old version of the game that I had, because I have not updated yet. Just because I haven't played it again yet since I'm waiting anyways. So your old save could have been used for that.
Yeah.
But then you're just like, I'm just gonna go through it again anyways, and then I'll get to use the Tommy gun. It's like, yeah, it's fine. I mean, you'll kind of plow through faster your second time through anyways and catch back up.
You know, I don't want to say it's like I don't like the game, because I like the game, but once you lose that much progress, you kind of want to take a small break.
I mean, and that's perfectly fair.
It's like you're upset. You're just like, dude, I'm just mad. And I haven't had computer troubles since Switch has been real nice. I was saying something about water earlier, and I don't remember what it was.
But you need to drink more.
Right. We had a massive rainstorm on Tuesday, 100 millimeters at least. And water started seeping up from the ground in my basement again.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, that made me angry. Nope.
Whoa, wow. That was a quick fuck that shit. Correct me if I'm wrong, Paul. This here, because of the nature of what's here, those enemies are preset, right? Like they are a fixed encounter. I felt like they had to be, as opposed to random. Yeah, they're the only preset, and it makes total sense for what's here, right? Update is enough to get people to want to double dip, even if they just jump in and check out the extras, that's fine. I think it will. I think it is a significant enough update, especially as long as you post it that way. Like, hey, I've added these extra things, blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh, I think people will want to check it out. I mean, I'm one of them, and I know I'm not the only one. There's plenty of people on the Discord I know who are eagerly awaiting the big update, so...
I'd love it if you just put this on his head and the guy just comes up like, how do you know I was here?
You didn't even talk to me yet.
He's like, I thought I was good at hiding.
You already beaten it. You can put in a code so you don't have to beat it again. Oh yeah, because you did that for 2 as well, which I think is very nice. I think that's a great thing to put in because you don't have to use it.
Yeah,
but for those of us who I just want to check out the new stuff.
I've already got almost all of them. I think the only one left is here, and that's the Night Captain Man, because I accidentally found that out in Zero's.
Wow, spoilers! How much did you watch, Zell? Up to where you knew.
Once I saw you cut off the Night Captain's head, I was like, all right, there's clearly some things I don't know. I'm going to stop right now and not watch anymore.
Yeah, and that's...
Ow, my fucking ears!
It's a relatively minor thing, so, I mean, that kind of sucks that got spoiled, but in the grand scheme, it's like, eh. You know, as long as you haven't seen more for the story elements, because you were just starting to really kind of get into it, like, oh, the story, like, picks up more, in the second half of the game, which is, like, awesome, because it starts to really fucking go.
What the fuck?
You captured him.
Okay, but how'd I capture the brute? Wait.
You may not have.
How'd I capture 2 brutes?
Didn't you do that? Wait. Well, there was another enemy that was next to him.
Yeah, there was a shaggy leaper near him. The shaggy leaper's the only thing I hit too.
But it captured. Is that a thing? Brute was already.
Well, I did get the brute for a little bit, but what? There was a shaggy leaper. Why did I get 2 brutes?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's just something.
If the capture spell, if you hook more than one enemy, it just duplicates how many.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so I mean, you captured a brute, but there was another enemy that was also capturable. So you just got it, and it just said, okay, it's 2 brutes.
The game's like, look, I'm not fucking figuring this out.
Speed running hacks.
Okay, well, this stopped being good.
Surrounded, boy. That was bad. Help, my screen is green! You interrupted your heal spell.
Yeah, well.
I don't know if we touched on it or not. Is that intentional, Paul? The heal... I feel like we talked about this. The heal spell cutting off if you, like, leave the room, then transition, it cuts off the animation, so, like, it stops healing you. I don't know if that was intentional or not. It could... I could see that being for balance.
Well, that brute did not fucking want to play games.
Okay, it's supposed to be a healing ward placed in that room. Okay, and then that makes sense why. If you leave it, well, obviously you don't get the healing effect anymore.
That makes perfect sense to me, actually, yes. 22 shells, that means I still have some more left in here.
I assumed it was intentional as not just maybe making sense in that sense, but just for balancing. So like, yeah, you can heal, but it's like, but you gotta stay still for it to work. So it's like, you can't just pop a heal spell, right, and keep running and just like be safe that way. You gotta be at risk in some manner. He tried to give you that hug you wanted.
Yeah, well, he's dead for it.
Yeah, well, that's the last hug you're ever gonna get.
Rude!
So, God, the lab is supposed to be safe! Not really, but, you know. I don't think I ever got attacked in the lab. It's like one of the silliest things for me, seeing him running around on the ceiling like that. Oh, that was close, but no dice. You could always pick out the chick that stuns.
Could.
I'll probably use her more
Bitch!
when I'm capturing. Oh, it's...
He knew!
He was like,
you're a fucking clever asshole,
dude,
you know what?
You got rolled so hard right there just then.
You're too clever for this world, Mr. Brute.
Getting a new enemy was more of a pain in your ass than you intended.
I don't like hearing that the creator of the fucking game was having a hard time with something he created.
Well, from a programming standpoint, you forgot it has to sync with capturing the spirit, midnight, door spawns, all the crap. Yeah, right? All of the other things that go with it. Right? Because if you added this new enemy, but you try to capture it, and there's nothing tied to it, I don't know. I assume that the game, that could make, say, the game crash, or you get unintended behavior.
Yeah, J-Pop. He dodged the shit out of me. That man broke my ankles. If we were playing Dead by Daylight, I would just quit right now. He rolled me too hard.
I no lock forever. You gonna chug or you gonna sleep?
I'm gonna gun.
Well, I mean, that's certainly one way to sleep. Banana, fizz, bitch, and gun. Power thirst. Ah.
The amount of power I feel right now.
rifle. I mean, you might as well put away the pistol and the shotgun. You're just gonna fucking go to town with that.
Also, let's not forget, reload.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Jen, I know.
Tommy gun.
Do I have another piece of his arm? No, I don't. Okay, well, let's put this down. Let's put this down. Let's put this in the primary slot.
I was gonna say, do you even need the watch?
Let's put this down. I don't know. The watch... I don't think I need the Bic lighters any... Well, no, I do. I need it for the seance.
Seance. Screwdriver you use more than once. I'll do you trouble. This dude doesn't even know.
Okay, well, now there's two things in there. I don't like that.
Well... You were gonna give the mini barrel clips. Figured it'd be holding too much magazines. Don't you want the player to feel the power?
You.
Oh, hey. Oh, weapon mastery up, dude.
Bless you for trying, girl.
She's... I'll get you. I'll get you.
Nope, alright.
Ah, I wasn't hurt enough.
That thing was frozen for a lot longer than I thought it would be.
Eh? Well, to be fair, you also then spent a good amount of that in casting mode, which slows down time. So
that's true. That's very true.
Doors closed.
Yeah. Tommy gun drum mags hold a lot of ammunition. I think it's 50 or 100 bullets in real life per magazine.
Dude, you got level ups for days.
Oh, I didn't even realize. Thank you.
It happens, doesn't it?
Everyone
does. Makes fun of me for not leveling up. I know. I like that little Yeah, 100 probably would be overkill. It would feel awesome, but definitely overpowered.
It would feel awesome, but as a balancing point, I would then make it just fucking spray all over. Okay, nap time.
Because part of the balancing with leveling up your guns and all that is the reload time. It's something to consider when shooting, or like, do I reload? Do I have enough time? Do I need to block? Do I need to run?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so fucking happy I'm back playing this game again. I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun.
It's because you're Tommy gunning the shit out of this whole fucking enemy.
Hey, I said I'm having fun. I'm being fair.
Oh, you should be having fun. Jesus Christ. Look, you had the more of a struggle, you know, the first time through these parts, right? You got that out of your system. You experienced it.
Wait,
even though you did get a shit ton of ammo all over the place. Lucky. Now you get to have the reward of just like, now I'm just gonna go to town on these fools because now I know.
I'm trying to think, because I'm missing 2 spells. I know where one is, the shield spell. It's in the machine. Where's the slowdown time spell? It's in the water. It's where the Gorgon is.
Yeah, it's in the sewers.
Here comes the rockin' tunes. Yeah.
I'm partly glad that I did not notice and realize that you could kill the guys in the sewers, because it made it more tense.
Yeah, now I'm just gonna... Sorry, guys in the sewers, you're doing your job, but,
yeah, they're so done.
It's time for the St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Starting with this guy. Go block. Yeah, you really need to for that guy.
Okay, you're just cheating now. I'm dead there.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah, nothing I could do about that. You can't interrupt a reload very easily. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't do the thing. I was the cock. All right. Let's see. What have I done now? A lot. I lost a lot.
Wait.
That's
When was
fine.
the last time you actually saved?
Good question.
Oh my gosh. I thought you
Well,
had just
it was
saved.
after the fucking. Okay.
That was probably for the better, anyways. Get a fresh start.
Yeah, I got a no. This was
'cause
after
wait a
the glitch
minute.
with the brute. Well, this was before the glitch with the brute.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, because wait, you don't have all your. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's the same day. It's just. You know what? The easiest way to figure that shit out. Not that. Okay, that I need to bring out to you. I gotta get that. That.
Oh, we gotta do all that. Oh my gosh, I thought you would save much sooner than that.
I definitely
Well, you
saved
done
after.
fucked up AA, Ron.
Yeah, it tends to happen. You know.
Should have made an attempt save for the midnight.
No. Not no to you, Zero. You're correct, but no to the man
No, I
giving me
know,
a hug.
I know who you were talking to.
Rude. Yeah, that would hurt like hell. I agree.
I mean, he's getting all the pellets, you know. He's getting, or you know, whatever. He's getting the full blast of it.
Well, you know what we do when we fuck up? We just go again. You know what? I'll hold on to those for a moment. Because I have the shovel in my inventory, so that means I haven't been to the forest yet.
At all?
Well, I've been to the forest, but I don't think I've been... Why were you only 2 hits, sir?
You hit him in his weak spot. Yeah. Didn't have one.
Bitch. Okay.
So, yeah, a slow gun with him is so brutal just because it's 3 hits. It was just one swipe.
I appreciate much more that it's not 1 swipe, because, you know, in 1 he was 3 swipes. It's nice to have that again. Alright, let's see. As I recall, I dropped my Tommy gun, put this on, let's step in. Okay, I've been everywhere in here.
You do have the, because you did come in through here. You probably already put in the lens and the thing at the end already by this point.
Yeah,
still.
I probably did. Easy way to find
you-
out, because I do need to go back there anyways for the,
Yeah, you just need to get your buddy back from there, I think. Was definitely one of the main things.
Oop, not that way.
Yeah, so that is in there. Yeah, you just gotta do this encounter again. I'm gonna
Every
fight you,
time.
but first I'm gonna reload.
Every time. Without fail, that will happen to me every single time. The
Well,
worst
when you
timing.
when you don't have the ammo buddy with the upgrade, right? You can't always know unless you're keeping track. And hell, if I keep track of that, dude, that's so awesome, dude. That totally helps negate the need to. That's kind of funny. The tactic to save yourself is just turn your back on the enemy. That actually super helped because of the reload and animation switching from your guns. And I just recommend that because you just
Oh,
go
you
180
clever bitch.
instantly. Clever girl. Oh, that was one of the things I wanted to say. I definitely want to use some of the spells, including the shield spell. I tested it like once, but I don't think I actually used it against any actual enemies. And then again, I kind of just forgot it was there.
You know what? It makes
like,
sense that the man made of hair would thaw out real fast. Okay, maybe he's just not weak enough. You just really wanted to jump. Oh, well, you... Could you fuck... Wank.
Could you fuck?
That's terrifying.
That's not disturbing at all.
That was slightly terrifying.
Yeah, a bit.
Okay, and it wasn't hearing music, I was starting to get scared.
Yeah, definitely. And don't forget, you have your teleport spell. You haven't really been using it.
You're right, I forgot entirely about it. To be fair, this game has 2 spells for me, capture and healing.
See, right? You get fixated on what you're doing, so you forget that they exist. I knew about fire healing and warping back. I actually used the warp a lot, which I was happy that I didn't forget that existed. A few
You've also used lightning.
Huh?
You've also used lightning.
I would use it when I didn't have enough to cast a fire, or if I needed just a tiny bit more damage. But I mean, fire was the go-to. But like, you know, I didn't bother really testing around with the fog, the shield spell, the door lock thing. I just didn't even understand conceptually how it was used to begin with. So that was just kind of like me not experimenting enough.
Rude. Okay,
like,
are you just gonna be the most aggressive son of a bitch I've ever seen?
I mean, this is
you know what? Get frozen.
his family that you just captured. Very upset. Lightning is really good too and underused, and there's at least an enemy or two that's weak to it as well. That's a thing too that I'll have to remember their weaknesses, because some of the enemies are weak to the different kinds.
Yeah.
Stick them in the.
I'm awful at that.
Well, I mean, you have to be like going for that and then actually acknowledge and remember.
But then again, my style of play is overwhelming force.
Yeah, I mean, when you played 1, you put it all into power straight away, didn't you?
1 didn't have upgrades. In 2, yes.
2, sorry, yes.
In 2, I was like, you know, there's 2 ways I can make sure I don't take more damage. Kill them faster or hit them harder.
Well,
Both
kind of tied,
both will kill you, but
yeah.
you know, yeah. Also, I've got more points now. So you know what? I'm gonna grab everything else.
And it's totally valid to go for just more powerful single hits, but as just for the flexibility, I always prefer more speed than power. Now, mathematically, I don't know if, say, you upgrade one way versus the other way, if your DPS equals out, or if one's better than the other, provided you're not missing hits.
Here you unbelievably sassy fairy.
You give it to her, not the ammo dude?
To be fair, the ammo dude just shows me the ammo, and I can just... Give me a moment, you gotta... Skipper text, fuck you. I could just do math. Like, right now I've probably got 8 shells in the shotgun, and then 8 shells in reserve, and here I know I haven't fired the pistol in an eternity and a half, so I've got a full magazine in the pistol, and 3 in reserve.
Yeah, but how much is in a Tommy gun?
An answer I wish I had.
Exactly.
And I was wrong anyway, so...
You did test if you had 6 gems. The best you could do is 4 power and 2 speed. So there is some reason to not max just 1. The DPS can be different.
That is interesting. That is very interesting.
And I can see that where you'd want more power than speed, but a little bit of speed to complement it. It's almost like, you know, they'll kind of multiply together, so a little bit of both is better than all of just one.
I wonder. Hey, Paul, is there diminishing returns on investment, or is it just like a straight linear increase?
Oh, like going from 1 power to 2 power to 3 power is all same jumps.
Or
as
if it's
going from 5 to 6 is like relatively less compared to the others.
Oh yeah, I should not fire a gun with him right nearby.
Yeah, I was to say, don't do that. Linear for both games.
Linear, okay.
I figure it would be linear, but you never know.
I hit 4 again. There's nothing on
Good
4. I
job,
didn't put my
Chief.
Tommy gun down. I just gunned that man down. I wanted to cap. No.
Dude, I didn't even notice that. Wait, what was that?
He was a bush.
It was a bush. Dude, I didn't even think twice about that, because at least you were outside. But
It
yeah, that
fit,
bush
but the
totally
problem
went
is
away.
I knew that bush wasn't supposed to be there. So his
Yeah.
hiding place, good. The problem, fuck. Go. I'm slow.
Yep. Oh, it's because you're sleepy. You're
Gotta keep
sleepy.
going. Gotta run.
It's a little tough to be being sleepy there, Chief. Oh, God. Oh, you don't have the shield guy up, so it hurts. It hurts a lot, Chief.
Nope,
Are
this
these going-
house is
hand
safe.
up?
This house is safe. Okay, well, you're cheating. You're cheating. I called safe.
I call all the oxen free. I'm touching home base. Extremely simple equation. It's like damage equals weapon power plus 5 times how many gems.
All
I
right.
call timeout. Timeout. I'm telling Mom.
Call timeout.
I'm
Coach,
gonna say
coach, you're not
first.
listening. Miss.
Shot.
Miss. Reload. This man
Those are
has
just
juked me.
tactical reloads. Oh, here, she'll help you out.
Yeah, she will. Ooh.
Oh, rough.
Uno, dos, tres. No, bad.
So if it was a pistol, it did 20 damage. With 1 gem, it would do 25.
Speaking of, how much damage does the pistol do the guns in that game do? Because I don't mean to sound rude, but when I watched, I think your developer commentary, you tried to use the guns, and I was just so unimpressed by what they were doing. I was like, Christ, instead of a shotgun, you could use a hammer.
We talking about in 2?
Yeah. They get better with power. That I do understand, but, you know, think of it like this, too. A gun needs 3 stat points for investment. Power to raise the power, speed to reload speed to fire faster, and reload to, well, take a fucking guess. While with melee weapons, you need power and speed.
Or you could just go chainsaw and just kill everything.
Yeah, for the very limited time you have the chainsaw.
Dude, like, I mean, I'm glad, smart, time save. Using the chainsaw against the zombies and the eyeball boss, I was like, oh my god, this thing just airs ass.
So, the chainsaw has about, like, I think it was a minute of gas. Does that minute count down when you just have the chainsaw out and it's just passively running, or is it only while you're holding down attack?
Oh, it's gotta be only holding that attack. There's no way I think you're even running. Functionally...
Only
you're
while
like-
in use.
That it uses that? Yeah, only in use.
I
I mean,
don't-
again,
it-
it could, but that'd be kind of lame, I think, if it's idle and like run out of chainsaw.
I'll also guess that the chainsaw... I'll guess that the chainsaw does very low damage initially, but if you got like full power gems, that it does like 1 plus 30 per strike, I'd wager. For full power gems, so 1 plus 5 times 6.
That's probably just how many times how fast it's killing, right? God, he's dead, Jim.
I'm not gonna pretend. I was looking at chat, I heard it. No. Yes.
Magician. It's the Dark Magician.
It sure was. I'm proud of him.
Is save yourself some time later. Don't forget to try to keep some of the, you might want to try to start keeping some of the creatures handy to the portal later.
It does like 0.2 damage per frame. And the game runs at 30 frames per second, I want to say. So that's 50.
That's what I'm saying. It's low damage, but you're going just how many times?
That's 3 damage per second. And if damage goes up per tick with the gems, that would make it do 30.2 damage per frame. Fuck, that's a lot.
That's what I'm saying. It's railing it in so fast. It's not so much that it's like the weapon itself is super powerful, but it's just the tick rate of it is just insane. I mean, it's a chainsaw. It makes sense.
Max damage is like 2 damage per frame. That's still 10 times the damage it was doing. So that's a lot. You know, I'm no mathematics major.
Oh, really now?
No, I actually suck at math. They took algebra into math, and I was like, dude, I'm so fucking done with this.
Yeah, well, maybe math is done with you.
You know what? Fair. Math can stop calling me. Delete my number, Math. I'd never want to hear from you again.
Nah.
No, honestly, the problem is I use algebra every day. I have a lot of levels.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah.
I gave Zero so much shit.
Yeah.
Gave him so much shit when he is 2, and I'm just walking around with 4.
But it's easy. That's what I'm saying, man. It's easy to kind of forget it's there because you're just kind of plowing through. You know what? Also, you also keep seeing weapon mastery going up. Like in your mind, you're like, oh, things are going up. It's like you are leveling, but like, oh no, that's right. There's also this aspect of it that I need to do myself. Also, you know what you're doing here. Like you're going to here, you're capturing this, you're unlocking this. You've got a plan. You're moving. You're not thinking about your skill bar, your stats. Because you just been nonstop moving around, it's like it's easy to kind of forget it's there.
Game making is like all graphs and equations.
Yeah,
See, I can understand that because, you know, I looked at the equation for what makes the Pokeball in Pokemon go shake shake, and that shit blew my mind.
Oh yeah, there's a whole fucking system to it, and it's kind of nuts.
Yeah, you know what?
Whether you're talking about the actual games or like Pokemon Go and shit, like yeah, there's literal just equations to how you can figure out the catch rate.
Oh.
So a lot of times that kind of stuff is hidden to the player. Oh, I guess you have to. You lighted that up the last time. But
No, I never. That one I never lit up.
Oh, I thought you did.
Because I rarely come in here. Well, I always come in here, but I'm immediately moving because I don't care about the study.
I was gonna say, have you even been in the study yet?
Yes.
Well, you went to grab stuff, like that's it, right?
Yeah. Also, one thing you could say, like, the studies here and the bedrooms here, you could say that, like, everything from this point on is an addition to the house. Because you know how some houses have extensions and that? You could just say that this is an extension to the house, which is why the bedroom has a window awkwardly going into the study.
Like it was built later, yeah.
And, you know, this being an extension to the house, if it's an old house, like the laboratory here, that makes sense. An old house would be built more like a foyer, sitting room, dining room, kitchen, family room, bedroom, bathroom, and then the upstairs. And you can also just, you know, hand wave it away, because all of this you could just say is, this is supposed to continue on, but because it's a different wall, it took more time.
Into the well we go. Wouldn't somebody just brick over that? I see that's what you're saying. Look, you just leave it in as a secret Easter egg. If somebody actually like manages to like notice it and like opens the window and goes through it, they like teleport to a secret Easter egg room.
Okay, it doesn't reach that far.
It does or doesn't?
Does not.
Shot a man in the back of the head.
I did. I fucking executed him.
Well, a man. A monster man.
Hey, I don't judge.
Can you walk through his corpse once
No.
you've killed him? Okay. That'd be kind of nice, and you could just help open up the pathways. There's your time spell.
Yeah, there's the time stop. Tempestarda. Pro tip, you can walk through if you turn off the eyeball wall. Okay, that is actually helpful.
Oh, wait a minute. Are those guys only visible if you have the eyeball buddy?
Yes.
Because I think I always have the eyeball dude up. For a lot of the game, I had him up. They would have been invisible without him. Dude, that's even more terrifying. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, dominated, dude.
I had to make it quick.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I suppose if you gotta go, you want it to be quick, right?
Yeah, honestly, if somebody's going to gun me down, please make it quick. I'm a giant pussy when it comes to pain. Don't make it hurt.
Let's start with your kneecaps.
So funny that you can walk through him if you disable the eyeball man. That just makes it sound like you're, you know, crippling the eyeball man for no reason. Disable him!
Maybe they're not real after all. Did I tell you I found some Gen Rule 34? No fucking. Well, you know what?
Oh my God.
It is the internet. No, you did not tell us that.
I didn't
it is
even
the
look.
Internet.
I did not even look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm the one who said, like, hey, somebody do this. And I never once looked. Oh, okay. Honestly, I didn't care because I believe in the rules of the internet. If it exists.
So does the internet. They look, that rule exists for a reason. As well as the follow-up rule.
It was like a paywall. Up.
Aw, dude.
I did not know where he was. That's on me.
No.
My bone's ache sitting here watching this farce. Rude, first off, but I agree.
Well, at least you saved before going in there, but you didn't have.
I have the censored version. Censored version. Oh man.
Send the sired version. Send sired. God damn it.
I don't. That's funny.
Yeah. No, and we know Paul. I never use the text to speech like that just because like autocorrect when I'm typing alone is already wrong half the time. So I'm just like, man, that's gonna get things wrong if I use voice to it.
Yeah, I don't have much of a speech impediment, but like I sometimes slur my words or just even sometimes completely forget to say them in the middle of a sentence. That's because like I do have issues in my brain. Like
Because of the lobotomy.
Dude, I wish. No, because I just have developmental issues. I've had them for, well, guess what? All my fucking life. I'm looking forward to you see the ending to this. Honestly, what I'm expecting to happen is both Randall and Jen kill themselves in the pool of blood, or whatever it is, so a blood of a lunar and a blood of a human undoes the pact that Malice forced on humanity. That's what I'm expecting to happen. Could I be right? Yes. Could I be wrong? Absolutely.
Or maybe Death will just come for you after all.
Or
So,
maybe
you know what,
Death
I
will just be
changed
like,
my
you know
mind.
what? Fuck you, I'm done with this.
You know what, you two? You guys just caused more trouble than it's worth. I'm gonna take you out.
Literally every single problem I've had in the past 20 years of my life as Death has been because of you two. I'm done with this.
You slip on a dirty rag and everything goes haywire.
Also a possibility. I'm gonna put nothing past you because you do have a sense of humor with these games.
That's the secret ending.
Well, what time is it? Okay, just past midnight.
Yeah, you're good.
But am I good in real life? It is 7:30. I've been streaming for just about 2 hours. Yeah, I'll call that good for now.
Eat back home. Eat. So lots of progress,
Oh, well,
as we expected.
a lot of progress for 2 hours, yeah. I agree.
Yeah, but I mean, you know the game, and
Yeah.
the Tommy gun is making quick work of these fools.
Also, another reason why I haven't... You know what? I can show this because I don't care. Fucking cool. You can see my... Oh no, my OBS. You can see my thing here. I have a lot of games installed. The amount of games I've been playing on my screen right now: Destiny 2, Warframe, Genshin Impact, WWE 2K24. That's it. Out of the like 50 games I have installed, I've been playing 4. And
That's still a lot of games to be playing.
I've been trying to play everything. Like I promised a friend of mine I'd stream Resident Evil 4 Remake. I still plan to. I'm probably going to do that around this Halloween now, because shit got pushed back. I've only get the urge to play Starbound once every few months, and then I go hard on it and then just stop for no reason. Dead by Daylight's a fucking dumpster fire right now. They updated the engine to Unity 5, and I don't know how they fucking broke everything, but they managed to break so much.
But they did it.
They did it. You know, God fucking bless them. They tried their hardest to break everything. Omega Strikers is sadly on maintenance mode, and I love that game. As Dragon Ball Xenoverse, I haven't gotten around to playing that for a while, mostly because my friends stopped playing. Baldur's Gate 3, played that a lot, burnt out hard on it. Fun game when I was playing it. Hyperdimension Neptunia, I just need to get my controller set up and I'll play that because I love the first game. RuneScape is RuneScape, you play it. Duh. Lethal Company, that's with Zero. We played it exactly once and it was the funniest shit. I wish I was streaming it.
And you also played some with Siren too, didn't you?
Yeah, okay, yeah. I think I only played with Siren for like 10 minutes though.
Oh.
World of Horror, I want to go back and play. World of Horror is really good, and I thought, and the community thought for the longest time that Dead Game Lol person just took the money and fucked off. But no, that guy is... The guy who makes World of Horror is probably one of the most unlucky motherfuckers I've ever heard of. He was working on the game, his city got flooded, he lost the files.
That sucks.
He redid it all. Well, basically, he just re-downloaded the game from Steam and started working on it again. His city gets hit with an earthquake. And he loses the files because his house collapses.
You didn't have backup to a cloud or something somewhere, man? That sucks.
The House of the Dead remake, really not good. Not great. It's okay. It's fun. I'd probably stream it. It's a quick 5-minute game. I'm really good at it. Zero and I played it together with Steam Play together, but it's pretty awkward because both of us can't use a mouse.
Yeah.
Endless Legend, Endless Space, Elden Ring, all fun, waiting for the DLC for Elden Ring. Resident Evil 5, I've been playing that co-op off and on with my friend, and we just, for some reason, stopped. Princess and Conquest, I will not be streaming that, it's a porn game. Cloud Meadow, will not be streaming that, it's a porn game. This is Counter-Strike Source, I have that for Gmod. Which reminds me, J-Pop Zero, fuck you guys. We need to play more Gmod. We need to do more Trouble in Terrorist Town or fucking Prop Hunt.
It's funny, like the other day when I was thinking about Gmod stuff, I think it was when it came up during the whole debacle about Nintendo thing and them removing Nintendo stuff from the Gmod workshop stuff.
Yeah.
I did think about
It turns out, too, that it wasn't Nintendo. It was just some asshole.
Well, no, there was the speculation about that, but I thought that whoever it was for the thing confirmed that it was actually Nintendo, but that might have still been when it was still under investigation.
I think it was just because the guy just didn't want to take the fucking chance because Nintendo's, a real piece of shit.
Well, that's what it could have been. I don't know. I did not follow up and hear after the initial speculations of both ways. I thought the last thing I had heard was that it was confirmed that it was from whoever, saying that, like, no, this actually came from such and such Nintendo. But for all I know, that wasn't it. It was from the other person.
Yeah.
Whatever. There's that whole thing.
Yeah. Resident Evil 6, I've been waiting for a friend to download the game so we can play it. Not you, Zero, I know, but it's a different friend. You guys might know him on the Discord that we're in, Zero by Raiden.
Yeah, Raiden.
Yeah,
we played Left 4 Dead stuff together.
Yeah, he's the one. And same thing with Left 4 Dead. Been with that tabletops for Magic the Gathering overseas. Can't play with Siren face to face. Little distance issue there.
Try harder.
West of Loathing, I need to go back and finish the DLC for that game. It's really fun. Shadows of Overloathing, I need to finish West of Loathing to start playing that game. Curse 2, I've been always saying, like, I'm going to go back to it, but I got to beat Curse 3 first, and, I still haven't beat Curse 3, as evidenced by this stream. Phasmophobia, I should uninstall that game. I have no interest in playing it.
Ew.
Just such a massive collection of games that I have downloaded, and I just don't play.
Too many. I only have so many Steam games installed at any one time.
Well, yeah, but here, I'll just show, because I don't care. Like, I've got them on a 4 terabyte HDD. I've got space aplenty. I'm not even taking up half my 4 terabytes with all these games yet.
Well, I mean, yeah, I have a 2 terabyte, but
and then one of these is
my
dead.
hard drive space is taken up from the streams and YouTube videos.
Yeah,
it eats up gigabytes.
Yeah, it absolutely would. One of these is a dead SSD. I don't know which one it is, and I don't care to open up the computer and take it out because, fuck it. If I take out the wrong one, guess what? I bricked my computer. Because one of the SSDs has Windows on it. The other of the SSD is dead.
Yeah, just leave it be. Yeah, I wouldn't even mess with it.
Terraria, I've been playing that game off and on. Mostly Calamity mod is really fun. Final Fantasy 3 3D remake, so much fun. Brings me back because I used to play that game on my Nintendo DS coming home from high school. Stalker Call of Pripyat, awful game. Don't play it. 10 out of 10. Stardew Valley, so chill. Haven't played it in forever because I've fallen asleep playing the game. It's so relaxing. Anyway, I'm just rambling.
Yeah, you are. Now you're me.
Yeah, you know what?
Me.
To be fair, at least you rambled at more than one person talking constantly because J-Pop fucked off and you're here.
He sucks. Screw that guy.
VR Chat, I downloaded that game only to go to a friend's birthday party in VR Chat.
That's actually kind of awesome.
Yeah, she's been a friend for like... Oh my god, has it been 6 years already? Fucking Christ. I don't believe it. Does not feel like it's been that long. Oh god, I'm feeling old now. That's right. My birthday was earlier this month too.
Bitch, you better believe it. You've known me for 14, 15 years. Believe it.
Yeah, I turned 30 this month. Oh my god.
God, you were just a youngling.
I was like 15, maybe 14 when you and I first started talking.
That's funny. Good lord.
Fucking, where does time go? Time does not feel real anymore.
Well, age will do that to you, buddy.
Yeah, my dad's telling me all about that. He's approaching 70.
Yeah. No, I mean seriously though, it is fucking true. As you get older, it goes faster. It does.
Yeah, because my
Your
dad,
perception of it, at least. I mean,
my dad texts me like 2 days before my birthday, and he's like, "Hey, you want to go out for dinner?" I was like, "Well, unfortunately I'm busy on my birthday, and I'm busy for 3 days after." And so I was like, "All right, let's go for dinner on Sunday." He's like, "All right, that sounds good." And then he texts me the day before Sunday saying, "Oh, me and my wife need to run away for a couple weeks, so we'll see you later." And I was like, "Well, you know what? That's fine. Shit happens." It's like, wait a second. Why are you guys running back there? That's where you guys were hanging out in Mexico before. What happened? Because they don't stay in Canada for winter, which good because I don't know how if you guys know how cold negative 57 Celsius is, but
I can take it.
we in Canada have a simple way of telling the weather. Negative 30, you're fine to be outside, just bundle up. Negative 40, you're outside for maybe 20 minutes at a time and then stay inside after that. Negative 50, do fucking not go outside. It is unbelievably dangerous to your health.
Negative 50, you're dead already.
And I had to go outside for 2 hours in what was approaching negative 60 weather, which is, I think, classified as an ecological disaster.
I think you're actually dead.
Yep, I think for you Americans, that was it's like minus 76 is on how cold it was outside.
Look, for us, on our scale, it don't have to get into the negatives for it to be too goddamn
Yeah, because
cold,
you're
okay?
a fucking California bitch, ain't you?
Yeah, how dare you.
To be fair,
Also,
if it gets, like, for you guys, I think if it reaches 70 Fahrenheit, it's too hot for me.
well, you probably fucking melt, but I mean, like, 70 for us, be like, ooh, that's nice, baby.
70 for you guys is like a pretty chilly day.
A nice crisp. No, that's not too chilly. 70 is pretty nice. Nice enough.
You know what? Give me a moment.
Crazy.
Let's just open that up.
I'll give you a moment. Also, yes, Paul. It's that is also. I think there's two things. One, it's true because there's less significant.
Oh yeah,
events
that's warm.
in your
That's
life.
really warm. It's 48 here. Let's see how warm that is.
Yeah.
8? That's pretty fucking nice. Like, that's t-shirt weather for me. Right now, outside, it is approaching 19, I want to say. I'm not going to open up my weather and show you guys my city. It's currently 66.2 where I am.
And today was one of our nicer days. It is currently 72 degrees, baby.
That's approaching I don't want to be outside weather.
Yeah, well.
I live in New Cockville. I kind of wish, but this is a retirement city. I live in Old Cockville.
He don't like new cock. He likes old cock.
What about that horse cock, doopa doopa pa pa da pow? That's a funny song. There's a song called "No Cock Like Horse Cock" by Coyote Jackson, I think, and it's fucking hilarious. High school band instructor that guy is, by the way.
Oh, of course, of course.
Kelly. Oh, am I late for my bedtime? Yeah.
Probably.
Kelly, do you want to come up, Kelly? Come here. You're not in trouble. Come here. Come here. I want to see if you want to say hi to everybody. Come here, baby. Yeah. Come on. There you go. You want to say hi? Want to say hi? Yeah? Aw.
Oh. Kitty, say hi.
Okay.
Kitty, love me.
Okay, get off my lap. I know. Maybe you just want food. Fine. All right. I'm rambling. I'm truly getting old now. I'm rambling for bullshit.
I told you.
All right, so I'll just call it. Call it now. So, Paul, Disaster Squad, thank you for showing up. Zero, thanks for showing up late, you fucking bitch.
How dare you?
Nah, just thanks for being here. I love you, man.
Uh-huh. Well, we'll try to do more sooner rather than later for sure.
Yeah, we'll try. Like, life's hectic, all that shit. I got to go back to college too, because I'm gonna try to take the GED exam.
Mm-hmm.
And if that doesn't work out, like I just don't pass, normally the college has a high school equivalency program that you get into. I passed science 20, and I passed English 30, but I haven't passed math 10 or social 10 yet, because algebra, fuck that. I'd use algebra all the time. I always go like, how long will it take me to do this if I do it this way? That's algebra. But if you write it down, entirely foreign language. If X takes me 15 minutes and Y takes me 13 minutes, it only takes me 28 minutes total to do it, but what if I do this instead for Z? And I'll figure that shit out just fine. And then social studies, I just don't fucking care. It bores me. Anyway, I'm rambling again. I'm going to end stream right now.